Hello everyone, and welcome back to Logcraft, episode 27. Now in our last episode, we didn't do a whole lot of work over here at the base, so I want to start over here, because in this episode, we're going to be continuing the grind over here. I know we've been doing a lot around the base recently, but I do want to get this thing up and ready to go, and I have a great idea of what to get done in this episode. But yeah, like I said, in our last episode we built a new shop, but we didn't do a whole lot around here. We did this redstone, which actually took quite a while to figure out. Yeah, don't want to say why, but simple mistakes that I didn't realize. But basically how this works is, if you didn't see the last episode, first of all, you should go check that out. But secondly, basically what it does is it takes the water out and then allows us to get up to the top, because that water column also goes down from the basement level, and I wanted it so that you can control it whether you want to go from the basement all the way up to the top or just to this layer. But yeah, like I said, we didn't do a whole lot of building, and in this episode I want to do a little bit of both building and maybe some redstone. It probably won't actually be redstone, but you'll see. I want to get this building in. This building is going to be my central farm storage area, because I wanted to do it in there, but a lot of my farms are over here. I have a lot of farms over here, and I have a lot over here. And putting it here means if I have to transport a bunch of items all from all my farms, from this location, all of that will be in render distance, so we can get all of that stuff in here. And yeah, basically how I want it is a bunch of chests on all four sides, kind of like big storage silos, where basically just all my farm items go. I did something very similar for my Season 3 base, but I didn't have that many chests. So I want to upsize this a lot, because I think we also have more items probably going through than would be in Season 3. I really don't know, because we're not going to hook up every farm, and we have a lot of different farms this time around. If we're keeping track, we got Iron Farm. I want to hook that up. Slime Farm, probably. Cactus Farm and Pumpkin Farm right up here. Yeah, I want to hook those up. Super Smelter, probably not. And then over here, we've got, down in the basement, a Skeleton Farm, which do I want to hook that up? I guess I could. A lot of these I might not, but we'll see. And then I also have the Dripstone Farm, which is kind of manual collection, so I won't hook that up. And then the Squid Farm, which is nether-based, so that's where I might have to bring a little bit of redstone in to get all the items back into the overworld and then bring them over here. That would be pretty complicated. So I might not actually do that, but we'll see. But for starters, I think we probably actually have to build this thing first. So I have been in the process of gathering some more materials. I somehow already almost ran out of deep slate, so we've got a lot more. We were like, this was all we had left pretty much. So I got all this filled up, and then I also got a bit of extra, just in case. So that should last us for quite a while. I also have some of the regular non-cobble form, in case we ever need to use a little bit of that. And I got some tough. I don't think we're ever going to actually use that, but I mean, it's better to have it. And because those 1.17 chunks are so far out, because we started on 1.16, it's better to just get whatever I can when I'm there. We're also using a lot of similar blocks as what I've been using for like other builds, specifically this tower right here. I think we're using a lot of the same blocks as this one, which I probably don't have all of that yet. I have to scavenge around, see what I've got, and then I'll do that all off camera, and then we'll get to building. So, oh, sun's setting. Perfect timing for us to jump into a building time lapse. Let's see if we can get this whole thing finished. So we finished our build. Well, not entirely, but we're not standing next to it right now. We're in the Nether, actually, because I need to get glowstone. And this is for redstone lamps, which we're going to be using for the redstone inside of this thing. And I actually just realized I don't think I've ever actually gotten glowstone in this world before. I usually don't even go down here, but it has to be done. And okay, that looks fine. And looking around, I see a little bit of it, not that much. We could get that over there. I guess what I can do is actually, can I reach it from over here? I can. Let me get some blocks. I'm gonna create like a little platform so I actually don't like drop any of this, because it's not really that abundant around here. I assume a lot of people have already gotten most of this stuff, at least close to spawn. So this should be, we probably would want like one more patch of it after we get this, but we shouldn't need that much. Oh, well, that's going down there. Yeah, I should probably bridge out a little bit more. And I just realized there's another portal right here. I'm not sure where that leads, and I don't want to find out, because it could be somewhere where I'm not getting back. But let's keep searching around. We probably should find another one relatively easily. I don't think they spawn in this biome, though. I honestly have no clue. I don't really use glowstone. I actually find it pretty ugly compared to like sea lanterns, but I guess here's another patch. We do need it for redstone lamps, which is why we are getting it. I'm just gonna not get that one. This one seems easier. And actually, I stumbled across the wither skeleton farm, which I think actually just got finished, and I know Baden was working on it, and he said we could get free beacons. And you know me, I gotta take up that offer. So I earlier, like a couple days ago, I got some free beacons. But yeah, after this patch, we should have enough of this. Yeah, we have a stack, and I believe it's just one glowstone per redstone lamp. So this should be plenty. We don't need a ton. The last block. I'm gonna mine myself into the void. Well, not really. I kind of can just do this. But yeah, here's the wither skeleton farm. I actually didn't realize it was this close. I thought it was further out. I've been here a few times, but usually it feels like it's further out than it actually is. And I just saw a few wither skeletons go down. I'm super glad that this is a community farm, because you know, if you watched my Season 3 series, I made one of these, and it was a process. It was a process and a half, and this one looks like it was probably even worse. Judging from, like, where they had to spawn-proof, there's a lot of slabs. But it does seem like it's quite a bit faster than mine. Alright. Oh! Okay. That was close, but we did manage to get out. And now, it's time to actually see what we did. I mean, you guys already did see in the time lapse, but I'm loving it so far. It's going good, and it looks even better at night. I actually didn't see it at night, but I just love this green and the glowing thing I've been using this whole time. It just works so well. But yeah, we're still a bit away from finishing it. We do have to make these two pipes. We need to replicate them on these two sides. There's still open holes in there, and I was going to do that, but then I ran out of glass pretty much. I mean, I have a little bit left, but probably not enough to finish even one of these. So I decided to hold off. We'll probably get to that in the end of the episode, and I also have something I want to put on the top here, which we'll probably get to at the end of the episode. But I wanted to take a little break from building because I want to start working on the inside redstone components of this. And I did a little bit of laying out of how these chests are going to go. But basically what we want is, let me grab my redstone. I need to make myself a bunch of redstone lamps. Okay, it is that simple. All right. So I might as well get more of them then. 32. That's pretty good. And we're actually going to create sort of like an indicator of how full our storage is. I already mentioned this before, but this is pretty similar to what we did in Season 3 with our farm storage, where it all went into one spot. But in Season 3, it filled up really quickly. And not only do I want to have much more chests, we're probably going to have a lot of chests going. Probably 4 rows up, which will be 8 times as much storage as we had in Season 3. But I also want to have these little markers, and I'm spacing them out every 2 blocks, just so that the redstone's a little bit easier, because I don't think it would be possible otherwise. It's pretty compact in this space, but I think if we space these every other block, we can make it possible where, as this fills up to the top, these lamps will turn on. And now that I think about this, we could actually probably do 5 rows. And that would actually make it look nicer too, because we could have another redstone lamp at the top then. Then it would be a lot more evened out. And, oh, we're running out of space. Yeah, 5 rows is definitely the most we can do. And before I get this on all sides, I kind of want to figure out the redstone back here. And I made this very challenging for myself, because now I can't actually get back there. I'm going to bust out this wall real quickly. And we also have a bunch of water that we apparently have to deal with. So maybe I'll just make a staircase out of this extra netherrack. So how we want to go about this is, I'm going to grab my comparators. We need some redstone blocks, and of course some hoppers, which I just realized we're kind of running low on. But yeah, I guess, I mean, the iron isn't much of an issue. I'm going to need to get more wood, because I'm also running low on chests. But what we can do is, I'm actually going to just put some like filler blocks over here. And then our hoppers will be going along this end. And then what that will do is we should be able to have items running along the top of this and just flowing past where the hoppers are. So I'm going to go out from here, and then what I want to do is okay, right here. I'm going to take comparator signals from both of these hoppers at the bottom, and then let's do kind of like this, and then block here, comparator here and here. So now what this should do is, I actually don't even think we need a comparator here, but it means that when this signal is greater than 0, it means it will pass through, because that's how comparators work. This will go here, and then we just want a block here. So that should hook up to that, which will power that now. And then we just need that on the other side as well, which kind of blocks my exit, but oh well. I think you're now starting to see the reason why we couldn't do this every single row, because this isn't stackable every row, but it is every other row, so we can do something like this, where we just stack it like that, and then we can put our comparators like this again. That's the wrong spot. You want it like that, and then another block, and basically just repeating the same thing all the way up. And with that, this system is, I believe, now done. So, I'm not exactly sure. I think I can do a quick test. Now I can't really get out, but can I be smart about this? Can I go around to this side? Yes, I can. If I, for example, throw a bunch of slime blocks in here, just fill this up, it won't turn on yet because the hopper needs to be full. But if I can find the hopper, I believe right behind, there we go, we got the hopper. So now if I fill this up, not quite, we want to fill it up completely. So I believe that means like a full stack of every item. So I'm just going to use unstackables because that'll be easier. Put my expensive tools and stuff in there. And there we go. Now that lights up. Because this hopper is completely full. And that's what we want to actually check. Because as long as this hopper can still take in new stuff, that means new stuff can still get into this chest. And this chest might not be completely full, but we want to track if new items can get into it, because if these lights are on, that means we have less storage available. And if we have a lot of them on, that means we need to do some clearing out. So now I just have to kind of repeat this setup on the other 3 sides, and then we can get the water going. So as per usual, I did a lot more off camera than I was originally anticipating. And not only do we have this all done, but I also installed another little redstone thing up at the top over here. And you might be able to hear some pistons. Yeah, that's part of the redstone. We'll go up there and check it out later. But, yeah, all 4 sides are now in and fully functioning. If I put anything in here filled all the way, it would turn on the lamps and let me know, which is pretty cool. And as you saw, there is some stuff in there because I actually also decided to hook up my slime farm to this just to test and see how it would work out. Because at the top over here, if we fly up and in, basically what we got is a little bit of a system where the items kind of transition between going through this water stream, that one, or that one. And they all loop around the same spot, but it's to make it... Oh, I'm stuck. As I was saying, it's to make it so that it sort of splits the items evenly between all of the 4 sides, or as evenly as possible, because I want it to fill up relatively slowly. I don't want to have to manage this thing a whole lot. So, I think this is a very cool system, and that way we can still have all of the items going up through this central chute. And there's a little bit of noise from the pistons, but it's alright. But anyway, yeah, I also did set up a little bit of a tunnel, and I made an entrance point over here because I accidentally dug way too far. But we can get in through here, and then if we just travel down here, we'll get to where the water stream I made is, and that is right over here. So this stream goes straight from the slime farm all the way over, and yeah, if we come up here, I probably want to get rid of this. I don't know if this is lit up enough. I don't want mobs spawning. But yeah, we've just got a little bit of a simple system that takes items from the chests that we previously had set up over here. We still got a little bit of stuff in this, but yeah, mostly it's going through here, which is all going straight back out, and then down this, which leads straight into our storage. And now on camera, I want to set up the iron farm to do the same thing. Now the thing about the iron farm is it's going to be a little bit trickier because we have 4 separate storage units, one on each side, because it's like a quad farm. But what we want to do is take hoppers out of each of these and basically connect them all up to a water stream, probably going down the middle here. And I just gotta see where that would connect up. The items are now hooked up, and this is a lot of flowers. Yeah, I had them backed up in the chests. You probably saw earlier. But they're all coming through now, and I'm really scared to actually go to the end of this and look, because there's going to be a lot of flowers at the end. But I mean, we have a lot more space for them now, so that's great. Looks like everything is still going up through the middle right here, and everything is starting to flow in. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff going through here. So this is turning out really well. I really want to hook up a lot more farms to this, as much as I can actually, because we've got a lot all around here. But I also want to finish building this thing, and in particular, we have something that I want to put on the top, which is pretty cool, I think. So to wrap up this episode, let's do one more final time lapse. I think this guy has picked the literal worst place to spawn. Like, how, how did he even get there? Well, this guy's dangling, so I think if I like punch this guy off, it'll just die. So wait, let's see. Oh, apparently not. But now they're angry at me. Okay, sorry. I have to. Yeah. Sorry. So. so uh, uh, but anyway, this is now I would say pretty much completely done. I still haven't decided yet. I want to ask you guys though, because I'm thinking of repeating this design with the pipes that we kind of have on this left side over here on the right side as well. But at the same time, I kind of feel like it might look better with just two of them. So I want to ask you guys in a YouTube poll, which will probably be out like the same time as my video. Um, I want to ask you guys if you guys want to have more pipes coming out of here, or if you think it'll look better with just empty, kind of like what we have on this side over here. But yeah, we got this top part done, and I have to say it's looking really nice. I kind of took inspiration from my season 3 base, because I kind of felt like, this is kind of a similar storage system that we had in season 3. So I kind of wanted to do a little bit of inspiration from that, and just take this sort of like dome water tower ish shape from that, and just merge it with the style that we have in our season 4 buildings, and I think it turned out really cool. And yeah, we are looking at it with shaders right now, just because I wanted to see, and it looks even better with shaders, but I'm probably going to turn them off now. Also, while we were building, all the farms have been running and bringing stuff into here, and they're starting to fill up. I also hooked up a few more farms off camera. We got this pumpkin farm hooked up. It's making noise, which is the only bad part about it, but that's fine. And then we also have the cactus farm hooked up. So now we have 4 of them hooked up. Cactus, iron, slime, pumpkin. And they're all going into here. And we also have a few just random items that make it in just from other things. Yeah. And the system that we installed is working very well, as you could see. The items are being split among all 8 sides. And of course the ones on the right side are slightly more empty, because it's the way it works, it's passing through here and then here. So technically this would fill up and then this, but since the items sometimes were coming in pretty fast, because I was just transferring it between like all the items that were already over there, they were coming up pretty fast. So a lot of them did end up in here, but usually what should happen is this fills up fully and then this side fills up fully. So we got 4 of those. And I think that will work very well for what we intend to store. Now, before I end off the episode for today, I do want to get one more thing done, and that is working on the upcoming trick-or-treating event, because, yeah, Halloween's just around the corner. So, I have picked 3 locations that I want to pass out, like, free items at. We sort of do an event every year where during Halloween we leave out chests with free items, and yeah, a fun little thing. People can go around in groups and check out what people have been up to, and then get free items too. But the 3 locations that I have chosen, first one is right here. Actually, I want to put one in front of the slime farm and give out some free slime. This should be plenty, so I think I'm gonna do something similar for all of the locations, just fill them up. And the next location is actually just in front of my mega base, so I think I'm gonna leave golden carrots there, as that's sort of like the food that everyone goes for, and I do want to at least sort of pass out candy. Would golden carrots even be considered candy? I mean, come to think about it, are golden carrots even food? Like, they're literally made of gold. Like, I don't think in real life I would want to eat that, but I mean, they taste good in Minecraft, so, okay. Oh yeah, while I'm grabbing my emeralds out, I also moved this map, before the map was on the top, and then the barrels were on the bottom. I switched it around because the bottom part of the map was kind of hard to see, and now it's a lot better. Okay, I guess I'll have to come back for these guys later, but I'll put what I have in chests so far. I need to fill up a bit more. Probably, yeah, 1 more stack, I would say, and then we should be good. But I need to get more because I don't have any to eat myself now. Please! These guys still haven't restocked. Well, I guess we have to go to our 3rd location now, which is going to be the Guardian Farm. But I think I want to give out prismarine and maybe probably like sea lanterns there. I think that would be good. There we go. And now we can finally go back and see if our villagers are ready to trade. Well, they still don't want to trade? What? Please. Although I might have some carrots stored away in here that we could use. Why did I actually get scared by that? Well, as I was saying, yes, I do have some carrots. But anyway, we should have enough carrots now to fill up the rest of the slots, and enough to keep ourselves supplied as well. I should not be doing that. I should do that. There we go. And I think with that, that's going to wrap up this episode of Logcraft. In our next one, we're going to be doing the trick-or-treating, and probably some other stuff too. Probably some more building around here, some more work on maybe terraforming this area. I've been putting this off for a while, and just, yeah, I don't know exactly what I'm gonna do yet, but I do know I'm gonna be doing the trick-or-treating. So if you enjoyed this episode, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And other than that, I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.